And about ready to get underway at the Chesapeake Energy Arena in Oklahoma City. The 76ers taking on the Thunder. For Philadelphia, it's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. Thunder, Sixers, the NBA on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, glad to have you with us tonight. We got the Philadelphia 76ers facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, they've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. Well, we're going to be seeing great rebounders on both sides in this one. Kenny, who were some of the best rebounders you ever played against?
Well, there's a guy who's probably paying attention. I don't want to inflate his ego.
Him?
No.
Oh.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah. But he said, who were some of the best rebounders you ever played against?
I played against Hakeem.
Oh, yeah. And you played with him.
And I played with him.
Anyway, I'm going to go with the Worm, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. The game's just about to begin. Let's go to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Well, you know what? I think it's a testament to how hard they worked in the preseason. I mean, they didn't want to take any chances to have this thing fall apart. They wanted to hit the ground running, and they have.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, for all of the star power Blake Griffin had when he was in Los Angeles, it was tough for him to be the leader of the Clippers. There were bigger voices in the locker room, such as CP3 and Doc Rivers. But Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said, in Detroit, he's definitely the leader. When he speaks, everybody listens. This is his team. Kevin?
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. Clark, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Griffin is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Rain Man in at the point. And for the Thunder, Favors is out there with Jordan. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Gortat, and it's Robertson in at the 2 spot. Now here's Embiid. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Orlando. Harden the pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Outside Jordan. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden with the defensive effort. Here's Harris. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Embiid kicks to Harden. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Jordan. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Rain Man passes to Embiid. Harden way outside. Gortat with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Jordan on the wing. That 3 off the mark. 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Avanti. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
With the teardrop, Gilgeous-Alexander, good. 7 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Magic.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Griffin's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Inside. Out to Favors. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That shot is off. So Favors will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Yep, that one goes in there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Rain Man. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's in there.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Harris. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Robertson the pass to Gortat. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Harden kicks to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And you look at Joel Embiid, Clark, for a player standing 7'2", probably close to 300 pounds. You've got to be impressed with how well he moves out there.
And, Kevin, that's the first and most eye-catching thing about him when I watch him, is how nimble he is for his size. And you notice it at the offensive end because he's got great skills and footwork, but defensively, he doesn't pick up a lot of cheap fouls despite having the primary role of rim protector for his team.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. And Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Harden. Embiid against Favors. With the shot. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Rain Man's got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Derek Favors. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Andre Robertson. Here's Thibault. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Embiid's got his third basket of the night.
This is where Embiid burns you the most. I mean, mainly because of his size and such a soft touch.
Pass to Williams. There's the three. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Griffin. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gortat's got his fourth rebound in this one. Now Rubio. He had 13 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Rain Man. 5 points in the game. Harris dishes to Griffin. Over Williams. Embiid trying to break loose and misses it off the right side of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Rubio. Gortat, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around, but some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Muscala, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Philadelphia, P.J. Tucker comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's James Ennison for Harris. Here's Thibault. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Joel Embiid with the throwdown. Athletic, 7 feet tall, one of the best dunkers in the league.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
And 3 from Jordan. Got a hand on it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Thibault. Tucker, the pass to Embiid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And that one falls for Rubio.
Boy, the Sixers have come a long way in a short period of time. I mean, 2 years after finishing as the 4th worst team in the league, guys, they came within a few points of making the Eastern Conference Final.
Now, here's Tucker, still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Rain Man passes to Thibault. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Ennis misses. And the Sixers team has championship aspirations. Clark, can they make it out of the East, you think?
Yeah, I think this Sixers team, guys, is very much capable of being an Eastern Conference champion. I mean, we forget about all the midseason trades they had a season ago. They didn't have a lot of time to ferment and gel. I think with a full season, training camp and a full season, with the players they have, they're going to be a force in the East for several years.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Teardrop shot, and Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooting.
And that one, good. 6 points for Jordan.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Rain Man. 5 points in the game. Wide open look. Another shot. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 16 points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Schroeder. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. And the pass to Muscala. Jordan inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just focusing on the task at hand. And that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Rain Man. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Schroeder. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Right back after this break. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Daniel Tice. Ennis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Rain Man, and it's Thibault in at the 2 guard. Now, here is Muscala after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Pass to Jordan from outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. To the paint, and Tucker kicks to Ennis. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 4-point 76ers lead.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And good that time. Rubio's got 5. Points so far.
You got to like what Rubio does here. I mean, working his magic in the painted area.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Williams passes to Muscala. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Derek Favors checked in for Williams. And it's Robertson in for Jordan. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Raul Neto's checked in for Rain Man. That's good from Muscala. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight.
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Schroeder to the left side wing. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Pass to Thibault. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Muscala. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Robertson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Neto kicks to Ennis. Back to Neto. Shoots over Schroeder. The 76ers with another miss. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Robertson, and it's blocked. Here's Thibault. Pass to Tice to end the run. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robertson kicks to Rubio. Here's Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Thibault. It's good, the assist that time from Ennis. Thibault's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Schroeder, and it's denied, and he gets it back. That shot missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
They get it back, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. Number 1, the Thunder.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And there's been some turnover in the Philly front office, but through it all, some bold moves.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, guys. First, the process, and we heard a lot about that as they were stockpiling draft picks and losing a lot of games. It was maybe the most drastic rebuild in NBA history, at least as I can recall. Then new leadership in Elton Brand, who's done an outstanding job pushing all their chips into the middle to go for it. Great credit to him for not sitting back. In both cases, a plan and a direction, and that's what you want from your organization.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. All right, Clark, game is on the line. 1 free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Harris kicks to Griffin. Another miss by Philadelphia. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rubio dishes to Favors. Oklahoma City moving it around. The drive by Rubio. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Yeah, right over the top. Rubio surveying the situation. Just takes what the defense allows.
Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Harris looking it over. Beyond the arc. But they'll get another chance. Griffin against Favors. Fader on the way. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Yeah, he's become very reliable with that mid-range jump shot. The defense can't let him get comfortable from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Harden.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills it from outside. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Favors. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris outside. Lets it go with the 3. Harris missing again. Thunder trailing by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. The pass to O'Quinn. Back to Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I don't think there's anybody better. Than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. That free throw good from Harden.
And, you know, the beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I've got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
Now, here's Robertson. Outside Favors. Lays it up off the glass.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Thibault, the pass to Harden to the left wing. They get a hand on it, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there, and the shot goes down. Gortat's got 6 points. Timeout called the 76ers. And the Thunder with some changes. Marvin Williams is checked in for Favors. And it's Jordan in for Ricky Rubio. And the 76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Jordan against Harden. Pass to Harris. Over Robertson. Another miss by Philadelphia. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the inside. Short. And the rejection by Embiid. And here is Harris. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. trailing by 2. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
And the first one drops. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, he is just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
Rain Man's checked in for Philadelphia. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Harden outside. He dishes it to Harris. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the left iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's the dish to Gortat. He kicks it to Robertson. It's Gortat with the drive, and they take the lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good from Marcin Gortat.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Now, here is Harden. 35 points for him last game against Orlando.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Griffin against Jordan. It's good. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gortat against Embiid. Williams kicks to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Harden. A beautiful reverse layup. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
To the middle, here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Harris outside. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Gortat. 51 seconds left here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Embiid. 16 points for him. Here's Avanti. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The Thunder have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Philadelphia shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
See how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive board. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Gortat is out there with Favors. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Griffin. Harden surveying the D. Let's go. Griffin's shot is off. The Thunder with the lead, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
There's the pass to Embiid. Over Gortat. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 18 points.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the toughest matchups in the game without question. Embiid is excellent at staying aggressive when he's hot.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Corner shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. On the wing, Harden, defended by Robertson.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Passes it to Favors. Pass to Gortat. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Jordan's shot is off.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
In the corner, it's Harris. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Harris.
Really tough to defend Tobias Harris any better than that. I mean, he's just got a special knack for making tough shots.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And again, it's Philadelphia. Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
Here's Harden, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love the ferocity. Heck, that's one of my favorite words, ferocity. Harden, excellent at accelerating and decelerating. That's the thing that makes him so tough. He can go fast, slow, or mid-range speed.
First free throw is good. And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contributions, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
Gilgeous-Alexander, sweet little floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Tucker finds Harden. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 21. Gortat dishes to Rubio. Bucket is good. Rubio's got 9 points.
All right, you know, we talk about making plays. Rubio would rather not take the shot from distance, so he does the smart thing, drives it right in.
Rain Man passes to Tucker. Now the pass to Rain Man. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Count the basket and the foul. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 9. They get it back. The rebound by Harden.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
A three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers over Jordan. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
Now here's Favors. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
That free throw, no good. Good on the 2nd free throw. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Now, here's O'Quinn. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, the range of Harden deserves a lot of respect because his form is really almost perfect. He's never off balance when he shoots the three-point shot. He's always got his legs under.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Philadelphia, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, even after the trade from the Clippers to the Sixers, he continued to produce. I mean, everybody figured that Tobias Harris would have a good season last year heading into free agency, and he didn't disappoint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Mike Muscala is checked in for Gortat. Williams comes in for Derek Favors. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And Harris, with his strong play last season, got a big payout because of it.
Yeah, and I think he earned it. And he'll continue to work hard to live up to the contract. But more importantly, I think he wants to be the best he can be, and that'll be his focus. And he'll have to adjust to teams adjusting more to trying to slow him down.
Here's O'Quinn after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Yep, it counts. O'Quinn's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the 76ers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Inside. Here's Muscala. Good work defensively by Harden.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Pass to Harris. From 18 feet away. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harris has got 7 points here in this quarter. Well, Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Daniel Theis is checked in for the 76ers. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Second, the Thunder.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Here's Jordan. He's got 20. He gets that one. Jordan's got 22 points.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Here's Thibault. Pass to Theis. Dishes it to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. Thunder trailing by 8. Jordan inside, guarded by Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Thunder have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 6. Harden the pass to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot goes in. O'Quinn's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's Schroeder. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a 6th-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Thibault. 6 points for him. Takes the 3. O'Quinn the pass to Theis. And it's Harris off the drive. O'Quinn trying to free himself up. Harris's shot is off.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is Harden. 18 points for him. Shoots over Schroeder. But they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Theis with the ball. Rebound by Muscala.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's stolen by Tice. And here's Harden. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Here's O'Quinn, and that one is good. O'Quinn's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The pass to Muscala. And Harden comes to help. Back to Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 8.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Harden kicks to Harris. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. The shot misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And O'Quinn sends it back.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Harden against Jordan. Kicks it out to Rubio. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. The 76ers leading. Now Harden. He's got 18. Here's O'Quinn. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Schroeder over to the left wing. Just 3 on the clock. Off on that one. James Harden getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
It's an observation. We got to get a whole lot more physical. Loose balls we need to dive on. We need to get more physical.
Billy D putting emphasis on toughness and tired of seeing his team get pushed around.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, it's torture watching your guys get moved around out there. Might need a personnel change if this continues.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Harden out there with Rain Man. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Here's Rain Man. Takes a 3. Thunder with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Williams. No good. That would have tied it. The 76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. And that's 13 points for Rain Man. Outside Jordan. Offline from the top of the key. The 76ers leading by 5. From deep, Harden. Good on the 3-point shot. Harden's got 21.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Robertson dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Favors. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And the shot goes in. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Rain Man passes to Harden. Out to the wing. And they double up Embiid. Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Feeds to Williams. Count that bucket.
Boy, the rugged athleticism of Williams. So skilled and calm at converting through contact.
Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, a former number 2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Gortat has come in for Jordan. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And like many big men in the league, Clark, as he's aged, Marvin Williams has relied more on his outside shooting.
You know, he's been in the league a long time, guys, but when he first came in back in the mid-2000s, there was less emphasis on forwards being able to shoot the ball from outside. Give him a lot of credit for adjusting to the league and honing a shot that has always been a skill that's been part of his package. He can knock down the deep shot now.
Now here's Harden. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffin. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams kicks to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. Offensive rebound. Gortat. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Jordan, he's checked in for Marvin Williams.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And the experience Gortat provides just so valuable to this team. You can tell the younger teammates look up to him.
Here's Thibault. Here's Harden, and Beatty trying to break loose. They can't stop the run with that one. Robertson finds Jordan. Here's Robertson. Gortat, the pass to Favors. Over Embiid, and Favors gets it to go in on the assist from Gortat. Favors got 4 points this quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And that one's good. Thibault. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Harden. Here's Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Harden outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gortat's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Griffin with the steal. Here's Rain Man. Fires for 3. Gortat with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Now here's Jordan. Outside Favors, just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Rain Man, guarded by Jordan, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Avanti. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
To tie it up. Offensive rebound. And here's Robertson. And the rejection by Embiid. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Avanti.
At the line, the 76ers. Avanti. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
To the middle, here's Jordan and Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Robertson with it. Griffin's there. Gortat finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Gortat. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Robertson. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Rain Man. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Harris, good. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Now here's Favors. Tries from 16. Here's Gortat. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, and the wingspan of Gortat, Kevin, helps him big time on the glass. Great at using his height and length to corral rebounds.
Harden with it. Defended by Robertson. Here's Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 6 points for Blake Griffin. Thunder trailing by 4. Passes it to Gortat. Out left to the wing. There's the lob to Gortat. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Tell you what, when Gortat finds his groove now, he's looking to shoot it every time, as well he should. I love seeing him be aggressive like this.
Harris outside. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Embiid. Shoots over Gortat. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 23 points for Joel Embiid.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Pass to Gortat. Favors trying to break free. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Gortat.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Harris passes to Griffin. No good from outside.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Gortat. Pass to Jordan to take the lead. Rebound by the 76ers.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Rain Man, guarded by Jordan. Passes to Rain Man. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden inside the three-point line. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
Favors, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
What's up?
And that one falls for Favors.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
1:16 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Rain. Harris inside the line. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Now Robertson. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Count it!
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Harden. From the wing, it's in!
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team... team needs a big hoop.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. And so it's Harden bringing it up with the 76ers. Leading by 5. And he commits the intentional foul. "24 seconds left in the game. And stolen by Favors.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Jordan's shot is off, and so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Jordan kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Griffin with the steal. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
Just keep that rhythm. You know, we're not always going to hit shots every night. Some nights the shots aren't going to fall. So just keeping that rhythm, keeping the ball moving, talking on defense, and relying on each other.
Congrats on a great win, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.